Howdy folks, and welcome back to She-Ra and the Princesses of Power. Today we're going to be watching Season 3, Episode 4, which is titled Moment of Truth, a title which kind of maybe implies that we're going to get yet another meeting between Adora and Catra, in which, Adora tries to convince Catra, please defect from the Horde once again, given the countless times she's had that conversation with her. Seemingly a climactic moment, even though we're 3 episodes away from the end of the season and the midpoint of the whole show. But additionally, in the little thumbnail here on Netflix, which I try not to pay attention to, but I couldn't help but notice, we actually see some of the Princess Squad. So I'm wondering if we're going to get an episode kind of similar to No Princess Left Behind, but instead of going in to rescue Glimmer, they're going to be going in to rescue Adora. Who was left with the whole gang in the Crimson Wastes, presumably to be taken back to the Horde after everything that happened. Huntara did get out with Bow and Glimmer, so it makes sense that they would recruit the help of the other princesses to help save Adora, who is She-Ra, who is seemingly the most powerful member of the group. Then again, with Catra with a sword, you don't need to just get Adora out of there. You need to get the sword as well. So lots of bad stuff could happen this time. So let's just watch on and see how it goes down. So let's scooch over here, get ready to watch. As always, take this opportunity to thank you for watching me watch this thing. Do all the YouTube things. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you see when more of these come out. As I just said, I am very close to the midpoint of the whole series. As I adjust the microphone, I think this is better. But regardless, close to the midpoint of the whole series. So hey, I hear it does not back down from this point on, basically. Leave a like on the video, leave a comment, let me know what you think of this episode, of the reaction, anything you want to tell me. And as always, if you want this or any other She-Ra episode uncut, unedited, and early for the next couple ones, there's a link to the Patreon in the description below. With all that out the way, another nice brisk intro. I feel like I've been getting a little snappier with these. No 5-6 minute intros here, at least not right now. But let's get started with She-Ra and the Princesses of Power, Season 3, Episode 4, Moment of Truth. Starting up in 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, that's gonna...
You're already here.
Yeah, where have you been?
Also, it's been so long that I'm not even mad about seeing Mermista again. This is how you get me to like her. Only use her once every 5 episodes.
We need to get to the Fright Zone. The world doesn't stop just because you aren't here. We have been planning our attack on the Horde.
Oh,
that's a relief.
Interesting. Shit's actually been happening in the background.
The Horde has Adora?
Never mind, our plan is fucked.
Because they have her sword. What? I don't understand. So there's no time to waste. Glimmer, slow down. We need to go to the Fright Zone now.
There's no time to slow down, Angela.
You are not going anywhere until you explain. Glimmer, outside, now!
Oh yeah, they didn't even tell her they were going to the Crimson Wastes, huh? Interesting. So nobody has any idea what they've been up to. I never really considered that because we see it, we the viewers know, but nobody else does apparently. And while the intro plays, my tea for tonight is Throat Coat. Recording and streaming Danganronpa and doing several character voices has got my throat feeling a little bad. So we're doing this to relax while also, talking and recording this.
We only need to open a portal for a short time, long enough to send a signal through to Horde Prime.
Okay.
And then you'll have to go with them. But there's still so much damage.
She's gonna say, take me with you.
What's the rush?
At the very least, Entrapta's voice is not very straining on my vocal cords, even though it's loud and annoying sounding. Yep, I got the piece of first one's tech too. And new recruits for the Horde. Also, they answer to me, not you, so we'll have to deal with that.
What? Didn't expect to see me again?
Oh, you have a whip now?
Oh, do you say something cool like whip when you do it?
This was the key that we needed. I guess I should figure out how it works.
Ooh, that's interesting actually. In that after all this time, after someone who appreciates her work and she can work with, like essentially being herself, like opening up like she seemingly never has before. Now the prospect of Hordak leaving has gotten her like maybe second guessing something. Maybe the moment of truth is going to be Entrapta in getting the portal to work. That's interesting. Like, I don't know if I don't think she would sabotage it. I think she still has too much dedication to the science. Like, even though I don't want him to go, I need to make the portal work because it's going to be so cool. Right? So, I don't know. That's interesting. The show does characters very well. And sometimes when you don't know how a character's going to go, they still manage to surprise you. I guess that sentence doesn't really make sense. If you don't know how they're going to go, what they're going to do is going to surprise you, right? Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if there are a couple extra wrinkles to Entrapta here that we dig into. But regardless, let's continue.
We're wasting too much time. We need to act. The Horde has Adora and the sword.
You have no plan. We are not rushing in.
Before I started rushing in, the rebellion hadn't made a move in years. You need.
Wow, that's kind of cocky sounding from Glimmer.
I try to reach you, to trust you.
You want to talk about trust? How come
She doesn't
you
trust
never told
anybody,
me that
right?
Shadow Weaver was Dad's old teacher.
Ooh. Oh, and then him in the background too.
We should be talking to her. She knows the Horde.
Glimmer's about to do a jailbreak on Shadow Weaver.
I am your queen.
Ooh.
And I say we cannot afford to lose anyone else.
That's
Either come up with a
very
reasonable plan,
commanding
Commander
shot of
Weaver,
Angela right
or
there.
stay out of the way.
Remiss is just like, no part in this.
With the sword connected to the portal machine, we should finally be.
Swords are just so cool.
Interference. I just have no idea how it works.
Oh. For the honor of Grayskull. I think that's what Adora said.
Entrapta, begin.
You took me away from my family when I was a baby. You lied to me my whole life.
Oh yeah, she's learned a lot since she last saw him.
I have never known nor cared about someone as inconsequential as you.
That's a mistake, actually. I mean, he didn't listen back then.
You should care, because I'm the one who's gonna make sure you fail.
I will not fail, and I am going to use your own sword to wipe out the rest of your pathetic rebellion.
And Entrapta hears this, right? Yeah, she's starting to notice, right? My sword is moving on its own. Is that a... Oh, the sword really is moving on its own. The fuck? I've never seen this before.
What choice do we have?
I want to help as much as you do, but Shadow Weaver?
Oh, she is gonna do a jailbreak.
Let's at least talk to her.
Princess,
I've...
it's
Oh,
about time.
look at that sassy
You knew
bitch.
we were coming?
Reading a
If I
book
had
and
no idea
everything.
about it. But you're smart. You want to stop the Horde, and you know I'm the only one who can help you do that.
After all, your voice is fairly loud. I could hear you through these thin walls. Also, I see that they've given her cushions and pillows. Improvement.
His machine is complete, and they have Adora. We must hurry. If Hordak has the opportunity to open a portal, he will do so immediately. But perhaps
What?
Perhaps
What
this...
is it?
let me out, and I can help you teleport right into the heart of the Fright Zone.
See, this is rough because, like I was saying, they do characters so well. And every bit of what Shadow Weaver was saying was true. I have no reason to doubt her here. Yes, I believe she wants to see the Horde fall, right? But still, even me, the viewer, knowing that, I still don't know if I can 100% trust her, even though, like I said, everything else she said in that statement was true. It's just that last part that I doubt. Let me out and I can help you. I know it to be true. Like, once again, this is a moment of truth, I believe, from Shadow Weaver, like one of her only in her life, right? I believe her, but at the same time, I doubt her. As the viewer, I can only imagine Glimmer that has zero reason to trust her whatsoever. Like, me, the viewer, has been seeing everything in the Horde with the portal, everything Hordak's been doing, how desperate he is to open it. And even now, I'm still like, are you sure, Shadow Weaver? And I have no idea how Glimmer's actually going to be able to do this. This is good shit, guys.
I'm nowhere near strong enough.
But I can make you stronger if you allow me to access your
Oh,
connection.
are we going to get Dark Glimmer finally?
Enhance your powers. You could teleport us all the way there.
Us?
I suppose you could come,
Bo's like, yay.
but you're the child of a great sorcerer. You have a more powerful connection
Oh,
to
look at those glimmers in her eyes.
than you've ever realized.
Ooh, this is so interesting. Why isn't this episode called The Price of Power?
I want to destroy Hordak. We must strike now.
Oh. Oh, that was her. Okay. She was being kept in with like a Beauty and the Beast situation kind of thing.
Oh, not bad. You look good in a uniform.
Now you've just made it look cooler. Whip.
Catra! Catra, there you are. Oh, I have been looking everywhere for you.
Yeah, well,
I hate having to wind this thing up every time I use it.
I'll be the reason the Horde defeats the princesses. But hey, I couldn't have done any of it without you, thanks.
And the one time she gives her an actual compliment, and Scorpia isn't smiley and blushy, right? I couldn't have done it without you. That's something she would have killed for her to say, right?
We never meant to leave you behind. We thought you were dead.
Oh, wow.
But Catra said you abandoned me.
Catra would say anything that helps her get what she wants.
Yeah, that's true too.
I understand. Catra was my friend too, but she makes bad decisions. This is one of them. The Horde's armies will come through, and then it's all over.
Oh, wow.
for
Maybe
Etheria.
she can get
Can't
through to
open a
Entrapta.
portal.
Oh. Literally just a fancy rolly chair Emily is right now.
Oh, but I can. Did you miss the whole sword makes the portal machine work thing?
Oh, God.
All exploration has an element of danger.
See, I know she's too dedicated to the science.
Whole worlds, galaxies, things we can't even imagine.
Stars! Oh my God, it's full of them!
I have noticed some anomalies in my portal trials.
Okay.
Could potentially pose a problem. Maybe I should run more tests. You won't try to escape if I just pop out for a quick sec, will you?
No, of course not.
No? Okay, great. Really appreciate it. Come on, Emily.
Oh. Are we gonna power up all the other
What do you
princesses
think you're
too?
doing?
Don't try to stop us. This is the only way to save Adora.
We're not trying to stop you. We want to come with you.
You could just accept that we're coming. Because we are.
Nice.
A larger group will be a disadvantage. I won't.
You will. We're calling the shots here. You're gonna have to make that thing bigger, weird, scary lady.
Good shit, Mermista, for the first time in my life? Oh no! And I haven't heard Bo for quite some time. He's usually quite loud. I'm so nervous about how this is even gonna go just between Glimmer and her mom. Yep. I mean, just the fact that you walk in there and you see that Shadow Weaver's gone should be... Ooh. Have we ever really seen her fly before? Oh, she definitely do have some power. This is like heart pounding in like a completely different way than I'm used to with this show. All right, that's the thumbnail shot right there. That's gotta be. Also, this music is going crazy. Damn, wow. I don't know how much of that music's actually gonna make it to the YouTube cut. This show has been brutal with the copyright stuff as far as some of the music goes.
I did it! Oh, that was amazing!
Did you do it though?
We aimed for Hordak's sanctum, but obviously we missed. We're
Okay.
not far. Stay behind me.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be Entrapta. Oh, hey, what are the princesses doing here? Oh, all right. So I hope that wasn't her getting her shit wrecked. Oh God, are we just all gonna split up in here? All princesses left behind? Gosh, dang it.
My turn.
Oh yeah, the nasty.
Didn't almost drown in these sewers for nothing.
Yeah, great callback. I love that.
I wanted.
I say that nasty sewer water. Oh, and now they're dead. Okay, never mind. We froze them. Didn't impale them with ice spikes, okay?
We'll keep him busy. Go!
Oh god, they are all splitting up. Oh, this sucks. I'm so glad I made a reference to the No Princess Left Behind. Oh, hey, Catra.
I heard you were with the enemy, but are you actually holding hands with a princess right now?
Join us or stand aside.
Glimmer's sparkle balls are gonna hurt now, ain't they? Whip!
Don't lose your focus.
Oh god, we lost another princess. Bow is down. Ooh, the camera work here is sick. This is a phenomenal episode just from a technical standpoint, let alone the character work and the writing. Damn.
Catra, there's no need for us to be enemies. I can help you.
I guess you could say this is a cool whip.
You're on the side of good now? You made me this way, and you get to be the good guy?
That is a bar right there. You made me this way and you get to be the good guy?
After you escaped, do you even care? You couldn't wait to get away from here. From me. But you came back for Adora.
Oh god. Oh wow, that sent chills down my spine. Is Glimmer gonna let go? It's not even...
You're taking too much.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's not even that Shadow Weaver is making Glimmer powerful, it's that she's siphoning the magic from her, I just realized.
Oh, boy, I really appreciate you letting me assist you.
I'm sorry, were you talking? I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, it just leads to the world burning, right?
Oh, this is not good. I've been running diagnostics on the portal. Watch.
Is that skull and bones any... Does that mean something good or bad? I don't know.
Is that gonna happen? I mean, to the actual planet?
It's gonna turn into a giant skull.
If we open a portal, the anomalies will be catastrophic. It'll unhinge time and space, creating a warped reality that will collapse in on itself.
That sounds gnarly.
But we can't go through with it.
Wow. Actual growth.
Catra!
Oh, fuck.
Why aren't you in Hordak's lab?
We have to go through with it.
We need to fire up the portal machine.
We can't! It's going to collapse and take us all with it. Adora was right.
Adora is
Oh, even her now. Oh, shit. Oh, and look, even the hair across the face looking super unhinged. And then she takes a moment to collect herself.
This time, I am going to win.
I need to tell Hordak. He'll understand.
Fuck.
Get her out of here.
What do you want me to do with her?
I don't care.
Kill?
Just get rid of her. Put her on the transport to Beast Island.
Beast Island?
What the fuck?
You want to be next?
Whoa, fuck. Holy shit. Now this is where Scorpia defects, right?
She did it.
Oh, fuck.
Are here. There's no time to waste. We need to open the portal.
Where's Entrapta? I need her.
Beast Island?
Who do you think let the princesses in?
Whoa. Oh, and the one time he trusted somebody too.
You wouldn't.
Did you really think she was on our side? You
Wow.
can't trust anyone.
God, the chills just are not stopping.
Open the portal and let's end this.
Ooh. And we're about to end this. By this, I mean this episode, right?
Pull the switch.
Yeah, he do be strong. God, that also would have been a tight thumbnail shot. Oh, she's gonna do it. She's gonna open the portal.
Please don't.
Yep. There she goes. And then the show was never the same, right? Fuck, man. Oh my god. All right. I think this is the best episode of the show so far. Holy fuck, this was a good one. I feel like I need a cigarette after that. I don't even smoke, and I feel like I need a cigarette after that one. Holy shit. Okay. I need to collect myself. I said partway through that this is technically was an incredible episode, and the technical aspects that I was praising only got better. The music was phenomenal. The animation was great. The fucking, oh my god, not even to get into all the character writing, the complex character shit. The Shadow Weaver and Catra stuff, the Catra and Adora stuff, oh god, what was it that Catra said? You made me like this and you get to be the good guy. Oh god, it's so good. Entrapta realizing that she can't do it. Catra, like desperate for a W here, says put her on the transport to Beast Island. Like, she had no reason for that. And I think she knew in her mind that Catra was right. It's just she was so dedicated to the cause, so far gone, that she was like, I have to see this through, because that's what I've dedicated my whole life to. And if I failed here, then why did I even go there in the first place? Why did I dedicate so much time to the Horde? Why didn't I just go back with Adora, like when I had the chance, like in season 1, right? After all this, oh my god, that was a phenomenal episode. I think that had to be the best one so far. I don't think any episode has affected me that much to date, let alone the fact that we got to see the other princesses. This was the most of the central cast that we've gotten to see in a single episode in a very long time. Even though characters like Mermista and Frosta and Perfuma didn't really do too much, they kind of just stayed behind to like continue the fight while everyone else moved on. The whole Glimmer and Shadow Weaver stuff with them sharing power and not full on, like it was my theory that in her torture in season 1 that Glimmer had formed some kind of a bond with the Black Garnet, and here I was wanting her to like kind of tap into those powers as well, like through her torture that Shadow Weaver was putting her through, that she would have harnessed some of that power as well. And I still think that would be really cool. I just wanted like a dark version of like a character, right? I wanted Glimmer to start like, not just the sparkles, but like now actual like kind of darkness stuff. And she's like, oh shit, this is bad. You always see, like, I think back to Final Fantasy IV, where Cecil started the game as a Dark Knight, and then partway through the game had to change classes to a Paladin in order to, be on the force of good and all that. But I think it would be really interesting if we have a legitimately inherently good character who kind of makes that switch to Dark Knight or some kind of darkness, right? But that didn't happen. But instead we got, kind of the shared power thing with her and Shadow Weaver. Whew. I don't know how else to talk about this one aside from just gushing and repeating myself over and over again. I think this is going to be a fairly short outro, just because like I just want to get to editing this one because I want to watch it again. Is that weird to say? Usually, people who still do their own editing, like I feel like that's like the most burdensome, cumbersome part. This is the fun part, watching the show, making the jokes, talking about it, getting the chills moments and all that. But when you have to sit down and edit and it takes a couple hours, or I tend to average about between an hour and a half to 2 hours to edit any of these videos. If you didn't know, that's just a fun little fact. I don't know how other people do it. Other people who do this for a living who edit videos. But that's how long it takes me to go through it, to kind of do all the editing stuff that I do. And yeah, that is cumbersome. Like, yes, I sit here and I'm at 32 minutes for the recording right now, which is honestly on the kind of shorter end. I guess I didn't really pause too much in this one to yap, but I said all that to say it takes far more time to edit a video, and I'm just like really itching to get in there to start editing it, just because I want to like watch parts of this episode again. Oh man, this was good. Fuck me, dude. It was so good. I always also talk about how I like watching other reactions to the shows that I watch. I don't usually keep up with them 100%, but if an episode is especially good, I'll go and watch a couple. This is one where I am absolutely going to be watching a bunch of reactions to this one. Oh my god, this was a good episode. I'm like blown away. Like, yes, some of the stuff in season 1, especially towards the end, was really good. Promise, Light Hope, episodes like that, but no episode ever left me feeling like this one did. Oh, fuck. It was good shit, folks. If you couldn't tell, I really liked this one. Hey, and shit, we've opened the portal, and now I didn't even think ahead to wanting to watch the next one now to see what that all entails, what's going to actually happen. Is the Horde actually going to come through? Is the Horde even still a thing? Is there a third party that's going to come through? What are these anomalies that are going to happen? Is the whole planet going to turn into a giant skull with 2 bones sticking out of it? I don't know. I gotta watch the next one, but unfortunately, now for the unfortunate side about editing, I gotta edit this one. I can't just go and watch the next one right away. I mean, I could, but I don't like to get too far ahead on my watching. Oh, it was good shit, folks. I have a feeling this is gonna be one of the ones that like get a lot of comments, because yeah, I have a feeling that this one is probably well liked in the community. And I don't know what's to say about what's in the rest of season 3, but this episode was fucking exceptional. Phenomenal stuff. And I'm at the point now where I'm starting to repeat myself, so I'm going to end this. So please leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought of this episode. Were you as mind blown as I was by like every little thing that kept happening? And, you know, I don't even think I mentioned just the now rift that's forming between Glimmer and Angela. In, you know, Glimmer just constantly disobeying, but Glimmer also making the really good point of, you know, you didn't trust anyone, and before I started acting quickly and rushing in, the Alliance and the Rebellion hadn't made a single move in years. So I get it. I understand both sides, but it's complicated, and it's something that I feel like is going to have lasting repercussions for the show, for the characters. It's a lot. There was a lot in this episode, and you know, I mentioned having copyright trouble with some of the music and everything. I'm now horrified to edit. I've run through the whole range of emotions. Excited to edit, dreading edit, and now horrified to edit, because you know, I just know this one's going to take probably a couple passes to actually get up on YouTube. So I hope it was worth it. However this ends up on the site. Don't forget there's the Patreon if you want this uncut, but you know, we'll get there, and hopefully you enjoyed the reaction, because like I said, this episode was phenomenal, my favorite so far. So with all that being said, you know, aside from the comment, please leave a like on your way out. Show this one some love, because I feel good about this one. The episode was great, and I think that led into hopefully a good reaction, like I said. So leave a like on your way out, and don't forget to come back next week for the next episode of She-Ra and the Princesses of Power, where we get to find out what's in that fucking portal. Take it easy, everybody.